What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Dariusss back with another episode of Dariusss with the T. And tonight I'm with my good Jew, Dariusss. Now let me tell y'all about me and Dariusss. We used to have our own live podcast, and it was called Double D's without the what? TTs. And we used to be real T
Ignorant.
on Facebook Live.
What I still reserve.
What I still reserve.
Add a little tequila to it.
Tequila.
And baby had the girls living for it.
We was rocking the lives back. Okay. But tonight we got some real nasty, cute topics for y'all. Sickening. We're gonna get real dirty, nasty, raw, uncut.
Breeding raw. Y'all, most people.
But y'all
know
like
about
it, kill it. You like a
know
little
about
meat.
Y'all OnlyFans,
you know,
and y'all Twitter.
Not a little meat.
Y'all more about that good raw.
No, I ain't paying for none of y'all Twitters and OnlyFans.
We
I
got
just
some-
watch a little 30 seconds on your Twitter.
Okay. We got some lube for y'all so it can ease it right on in, y'all. Okay.
Some of them don't need little girl.
Oh, that's true.
They like little spit.
That's another
Yeah.
topic
Oh, okay,
for
girl,
a
let's
different
stay on topic.
day.
Let's stay on topic. They like a little spit.
That's sickness. So.
Even the doctor, they say that don't use it, but you know the girls go across the doctor grind and be like, still use the spit. But anywho, another episode, another day. Stay tuned. While y'all watching, make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment under this video.
Period.
Because it's about to go down basement. And I ain't talking about Nicki Minaj, okay?
Okay.
So we're gonna get straight into these topics. So Dariusss, I got a topic. I got a real good topic.
What's this first one, sis?
So this
lay it on me. Lay it
so I
on
got to lay it on you real quick. Gonna get right into it. So this topic is, or this conversation is, why do your spouse show a different persona of him everywhere they go? Like he show you one sign or one thing, and show his friends another thing when he out and about drinking and having a good time. So do you think that's a good thing when he wear that mask? Because bitches be acting like they been having COVID a long time ago before it came out.
Ooh.
So why do spouses show different sides of themselves when they out around different people?
Girl, this had to be a topic for me.
Well, maybe. I just brought it up, y'all. I just got a list of
that
topics
is
and
interesting.
receipts.
That could go both ways as far as relationships and in friendships, because you know friendships can that everybody wear different masks.
I'll get real
And they
too.
portray a image in public and that's not what they at home. Well, everybody, I am in a relationship. I am taking that name when I did disclose.
Can I say the name?
You can't.
Oh, okay. The girl said I can't.
What's understood can never be explained. So, but that's understandable. Mine's, I know I'm very extra. Born and raised, I'm a Gemini, and I'm a true one at that, sweetheart. And from where I'm from, we go look from Memphis, Tennessee, where I'm from the suburbs. But but growing up, that has always been me. He should know that even in college, he knew as far as what I have always been a person to. If I go into a room, I own it. Mm-hmm. And I'm very extra sometimes. But growing up, it taught me being extra all the time. You don't have to be extra to own the room. So I am with somebody that, you know, he's 20 times more extra than I am. Mm-hmm. And that can be a little overbearing sometimes. Not saying that I ask him to change himself or anything, but sometimes simmer down sometimes. She choking over here, girl. But
I don't choke,
but it's understandable. As far as different, sometimes he does go out and show an image to people, and when I be at home, like you don't. I don't know who this person is. Right. You know what I'm saying? But so there was friends too, bitch. I done been around with our people like, oh, this up. Girl, you act like you got this hand, bitch. When we leave, can I borrow this and borrow that? It actually is, girl.
So the girls bought a whole lot of shots and drinks at the bar, and then when it's time for the first, because you know, bitch, we from Memphis where the red meat late on the 5th, but the Dallas bitch is late on the 3rd. So them girls,
yeah, bro. You know, everybody have that. Let me say, I've been listening. Everybody have been that girl sometime, been late on their rent, bitch, compared to the 15th. But sometimes don't portray to be something you really not, and you have to really keep up that image. You trying to put your name as like you got a name in the street, but to be honest, you go somewhere and they were like, "That's who?" They don't know your name.
And from work,
and that's right. So that's what it is. Everybody want to in the community that we live in.
Mm-hmm.
They want to be the socialite. They want to live this life. They want to do this. They want to dress like this. They want to give this tease out to each one of the girls so they can be who's. They can be that girl. Mm-hmm. But sometimes being that girl can really put a damper on your image, your life, put a damper on you, period. But, some girls don't understand it in most days.
Yeah, but I can agree. But I can say that I do agree with what you said, but I'm happy that in my relationship, I'm in a relationship. Stay on my inbox. All that. Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, Grindr, Twitter. Anyhow.
My good sis, my good juice, she is off the market. I am so proud of her. Because you know what? This is disclosure. Her man ain't around, so let me say this. He ain't around, so let me say this. But I would never thought this girl right here
would be in a relationship.
This other D and not T's would ever be locked down into a relationship, sweetie.
And I'm saying all the time, though.
But I'm proud of her
all the time. I was like, this is new to me. He knows that, but I can say that I have never been different around him because I'm real wild. I can be real wild. I get to drinking, bitch. I could be upside down. I could be running around the club, probably dragging me out the club because I'm too drunk. Bitch, got scars on them now from the last incident. But I have never showed Chris a different side of me. Like, he's been around my friends.
It's good to be with somebody that accept you with your flaws and can help you fix them when you're trying to fix them. Especially when it's far as with communication.
Right.
And far as with that.
Right.
And with in the gay community, let's go down this road. I'm going a little right.
Let's go.
And my sister, I'm taking off her script a little bit. But far as with us gays, we feel that we on a pedestal and on a step of, nobody can tell me this. Nobody can run me because I'm this, I'm that girl, I'm this, I'm that.
Right.
Sometimes you have to live and have somebody in the background with you to help you through certain situations.
Right.
All situations you not to go through things. Take the criticism. You get criticisms inside relationships. I take my criticism. Even if I don't like it. But if ain't no communication, what is it? Right.
Because if you can't take criticism from your spouse or somebody that you're dating, then how can y'all move forward in your relationship? How can y'all say, oh, we building a bond? Y'all can't be building nothing, no empire, nothing if y'all can't take constructive criticism.
Right.
Now, don't just go and beat your spouse down and be like, girl, this, girl, that, do this, do that. No. Build it up. Be like, hey, babe, what's going on? How can we fix this? What can we start to help us grow? Because, yes, we are two different individuals, right?
That's true.
But we are building to be one.
Right.
So still keep your individuality, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't change for nobody. Don't change for your spouse. But still have that endurance to build one another, to be that one. So when y'all go out and be in public, they'll be like, oh, I like that couple. Oh, I like Daryl and, his boyfriend together. They compliment each other. If y'all can't compliment each other, baby, you gotta go. You got to pack light. Don't even pack light. Pack all your shit.
Just don't pack it all.
Just go.
Don't pack and bring nothing inside the house at first.
Just go. We ain't even pack it light. We ain't being like Queen Niger. Just get your shit and go. So, I feel like that building yourself is cool with your spouse, and there needs to be something that we need to work on as the LGBT community. Mm-hmm. Speaking of LGBT community and building, do you think nowadays that we up, we almost in our 30s or whatever, and we knocking the 30s, and we have been down that road. We have been young gays. We have been young girls in the club and thought we was the teen and all that.
The Tina Boppers.
Definitely, we were the Tina Boppers. So, being that we have grew up like that and we have seen all the gay houses and the gay families and all that, do you feel like in today's society, is it easier or is it even more harder to be in a relationship with the same sex? Ooh. Being how we grew up and what we know, and we're in a different city. We from Memphis. We moved to Dallas. Do you think it's easier, or do you think it's even harder to actually be with somebody and build with somebody? On top of it, going back to what we just talked about, having that persona or want to build that image. Because how the girls act. Do you think it's easier or harder being with somebody?
Look, y'all, she just she just laid the shit on me just like that.
Cut it or raw. You want it or not,
baby?
Because a lot of you girls get fucked raw. Let's talk there.
Another topic for a different day. But with that, in the gay community, it's already hard to, far as a black African American out in the world, to be black and gay.
Right.
And in the gay community, sometimes everybody talking about Black Lives Matter and be with your community, be your community, but most of us in far as they black, we can't even have a black establishment open for 2 or 3 years because the girls want to go in and fight, because the girls want to be who's and want to talk about it somebody. And growing up with the young, I come from a generation of the gays. It was a little different, and I can honestly say the generation now, before when I was coming up or when we was coming up, it's 20 times different as far as growing up. Now, I can say I am in a gay family. And when I was coming up, I had my gay mother, and she embraced me. I didn't know anything about that until my freshman year in college. That's when I met my gay mother. But I was one of her original childs. But at the end of the day, these children that come up now, they don't have no respect. They don't know what they want in life. They back in this and back in that. And that can take a toll on your relationship, especially if people don't understand where you come from, especially your background or how you was raised or where you come from, far as with images. Back in Memphis, an image was that, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna show up. If you don't like me, you just don't like me, because at the end of the day, I'm not finna change about that. I'm not finna just go where I need to go do this. I need to go do this because I'm finna go out. I'm finna go out today. I'm finna do this tonight. I need to look this certain way. No, girl, let me go in my closet and find me what I have.
Right, and that's
it's that.
It's just
because
that.
at the end of the day, baby, it's nowadays people so for the image, girl. My thing is, girl, most girls don't have a high school diploma. Most of the girls is not college educated. And most girls still got a fast food restaurant job. So, girl, if you still doing it in that boundaries of life, it has no reason to going back and forth. That's why I feel that most of the younger gay community is on that thing, because they so worried about building their image. They so making their name out here. It's not about your name, baby. You got to build yourself within yourself before you come to yourself. Because most of I'm gonna tell you, the girls that I grew up with, educated. The girls who I got a career, not a job. The girls I grew up with probably can take off for about a month or so and still be able to live.
Right. Yeah. So
it's just like that.
Speaking of gay families, because you are in a gay family, I know a lot of gay families, but I don't know what goes on in the house. Okay,
that's true.
I know a whole lot of Kellys, Davenport, Cassadines, Monroe's, Black, St. James, Goldens, House of Dariusss, whatever y'all want to be. So, speaking of, you in the gay family, right? You in the Kellys, right?
I am.
Shout out to the Memphis girls. House of Kelly, okay?
Shout out to my mother, Raven Kelly.
Shout out to the Memphis girls.
My good sister that run Club Infinity, Anivia C. Kelly.
Go show support.
Go social support, because Memphis got some drag. If you ain't never seen no drag show, go to Club Infinity in Memphis. So
speaking of gay families, and you are in one, so do you think for the younger gays or gays who don't have their guidance, do you think that's essential for them to be in one? What are the pros and cons of being in a gay family? Besides just trying to build the name, like you said. Instead of just trying to have a name on your back and be like, oh yeah, girl, I'm a Kelly, boo-to-boo. And every bitch we don't play. None of that. What are the pros and cons of being in a gay family, being that you are in one?
That is true. Like I say, I'm finna piggyback on what I said as far as with the gay community growing up and the kids now. When I was growing up, nowadays these families, they fucking their dads, they fucking their sisters, they fucking their brothers, they fucking their uncles.
Like, we need some shots to that.
When I come from, we wasn't raised that way. The generation is different now. I know girls that say, "Oh, this is my child," but girl, hold on,
you digging your child down.
You were just in a relationship with your child 6 months ago. That's your child now.
We were just had the whole conversation about somebody.
But the generation now, as far as with families, That's what people look and criticize gay families now because they feel that all this family, they just fucking each other.
Yep.
That's not what it is. Because you do have gay families out here that trying to mentor the younger gays to show them a way. That's why most people think that gays is about fighting and doing this and down there. And they don't think that most gays out here got a career and able to live without doing certain things or scamming, boosting, or
those
just
jobs. Those are not jobs, okay? Stop scamming.
That's a side hustle. If you got that side hustle, that's not that. Listen, if that's your side hustle, I'm not knocking you of that. But at the end of the day, that's what most people look at us as a whole, as a career, as a community, as your career. So that girl known for scamming, so that's her life.
Girl, speaking of scamming, somebody said that I was a scammer. Oh. Now, if y'all know Dariusss, come on now. My name been ringing bells since I've been here, 29 years, okay, of living.
Oh, God.
If y'all know Dariusss, y'all know I've never been a scammer, okay? Scammer, never. Bitch. So,
Scamiana?
I'm not Scamiana. I'm not born and raised in Atlanta, okay? I don't walk up and down Peachtree trying to get in Bulldogs, okay? Wow. And be on the patio trying to get me a 50-year-old, okay? I don't live in Atlanta, okay? I don't go to Lenox Mall with somebody else's credit card. Oh. And the name says Cynthia McGowan on that bitch.
Oh, wow.
No, ma'am. Okay? I'm not a scammer. Let's start there. So, speaking of scammers, I know several scammers.
Girl.
But I'm not gonna. I know several scammers.
I'm gonna put the fifth on this, baby. Y'all,
next topic.
Dariusss is not sitting on what she just said, okay?
Because guess what? Like I said in the past, we had our own live podcast, and we were double D's without the what? T's. So, this Dariusss with a T, and we're going to spill it. Just like how y'all want it.
Yeah, it is. But
so, what's going on with your life? We're gonna shift it. Because, baby,
what you mean? I work on a daily basis. The girls won't know my job because, bitch, they won't call me.
Hello,
but
she have a career. For the girls who think that she got a regular job,
I don't say welcome to McDonald's or welcome to Whataburger or welcome to Crystal.
Okay? She's salary. It's a difference between being hourly and salary. No shade to the girls who hourly. Okay, I'm not saying
everybody
that.
got to start somewhere.
Like I start somewhere, but bitch, you're not gonna act like you that girl and you flipping burgers and dropping fries.
Yeah. But
they're just to buy a bottle and pay your way to the club just to fight. Let's talk about that, bitch. Why the girls just want to get real cute, get your face beat, get the newest shoes. You know, you wearing your fanny packs and your little man bags for the straight boys who act like this just a man bag, girl. It's a purse.
Oh, wow.
Not a man bag. It's a purse, okay? Because some of y'all, baby, if you try to fucking wear a man bag and put your gun out on me, baby, keep your bullets. Because I'm gonna think you a fool. Keep your bullets, sis. Because that's what I'm gonna say. Keep your bullets, sis. You ain't gonna pull up on me and take your gun out of a man bag, okay? And try to shoot it. Keep your bullets, sis.
That's interesting.
Cause
the gay community is very violent nowadays.
Let's speak of that. Speaking of violence in the gay community, why do you girls? And you know, we from Memphis, so we jump against Slapper Beach real quick. Shout out to K. Michelle.
Shake a table, bitch.
Shake a table.
And we don't raise no man and we can't.
We throwing glasses in your face, water, we'll jump a gate, whatever. So, why do the girls, and I'm not even say younger girls, because you older punks doing the same thing. Mm-hmm. Y'all 40, 45, driving these Lexuses, but y'all still want to pull up the club in a fight. Why the girls get real cute, pay the money to get in the club, get real drunk, fight, and on top of fight, you getting beat up. Why do the girls want to go to the club and fight? And you see these girls every day at bars, malls, driving through the streets.
I think
y'all might work
together.
Why do they want to fight each other all the time?
I think that comes with the crowd that you hang around and the company that you keep.
True.
And like I say, I come from the old school of the gays.
Come on, old school gays.
And most of the girls I hang out with was drag queens.
Real
and that's why I love a good drag show.
Not the girls who look real strong in the face.
So, but
and your weed shifted.
with that, it shows with the company you keep. That's also. I'm going to go back to the gay family. As far as with gay families, if you have a strong one and a very definite gay family, that you have your gay mother and your gay daddy to show you the way of this lifestyle, because the lifestyle is not easy.
It's not easy at all.
Not one bit at all. We have girls out. We have these gay girls, gay boys, these trans women, trans men out here committing suicide every day. Mm-hmm. So you have your gay family to support you through that. Most people don't know your story. Stop allowing people to down talk you, and they going through the same thing that you doing. Bitch, I ain't finna never allow the next bitch. Look at me. I ain't finna never allow the next bitch that don't have nothing better than I have to down talk me and say I'm this and I'm that. Baby, it's gonna take you 6 months to get where I will get to, and it only took me 30 days or a week. So you should never allow no one to get you to that point. And that's understanding what it is. And I have always been a person of, you know what, I'm gonna keep it real with you. People ain't gonna like your mouth. People ain't gonna like your attitude.
Right.
But you should never allow the next person to down talk you. And that's one thing I can say about my gay mama. Mine's Raven Kelly. Mm-hmm. Baby, you ain't never finna down talk neither one of her child.
Come on, receipts.
Never. Because one thing, if they don't know how to do nothing, them bitches know how to read.
Read down and make you start on the dotted line.
Period. We're gonna take you through the library.
Period.
All of that. Through every category. I'm gonna read your ass down. And I'm gonna state facts. I don't come with no facts. You never allow these hoes to do that.
Right.
And that's why that's why the young community don't understand that. That's why, you know what? I have a gay child. It's hard. It's hard. First of all, it's hard out here having one.
Mm-hmm. How was there having a gay child?
Difficult.
For sure.
He's 18, recently graduated from high school.
You got a grown child.
And he's young, dumb, and I don't want to say the other phrase.
I'm about to say the other thing. I'm about to say the other word. Is he full of it?
And he's dick crazy, let's say that.
Okay.
He's dick crazy. And, right. Young, and you know what, you have to take that.
Because girls gonna take over.
You have to take. You have to let them know that. I have to let my child know, hey, you can't do that all the time.
Right.
And he, as far as advice, and I tell my child, I'm gonna tell you the real. He gets upset with me when he call and asks me for advice. And when he asks me for it, this is exactly what I tell him. Are you ready? Are you ready for my answer? Because you ain't ready for it, you might well change the subject.
Right. Because
I'm gonna give it to you raw and raw because you're grown now.
Right. And
you 18, you out in the world. So I'm gonna show you, because if nobody else if I don't show you, you're gonna find out the real hard way out here in the streets.
Right.
No, you'll never lie. A bitch will never lie. Because I had somebody to show me what I'm doing, because that's where I'm at now.
Right, you need people to show you.
Bitch, I wrote the motherfucking index to every bitch. A hoe can't get nothing past me.
Come on, index. So, and speaking of that, the young gays, not even the young gays, the gays in general, it don't matter how old you are, you know, where you come from, I do feel like that it's an influence on them, and it's a bad influence, because the same girls y'all fighting and busting out their windows and all that.
You looking up to them.
And then y'all back on social media or Facebook, taking a picture, oh, this is my good sir, me and sir heading out. Because you saw a video of y'all fighting each other in the club. Or you just went live on this girl. You just went 30 minutes live. Y'all tag her. Because I know she watching. While all her friends out here watching, y'all can tag her. Because, yeah, I'm saying her name.
And that's still fine.
But then come Saturday.
That comes with friendship, too.
That's true. But, no. Because real friendships, I'm not going to go on live and bash my...
That's true. So,
I'm not going to go on live. But the girls do that, though.
So, we have to... Let's just say this, you guys. No. So, listen. Me and my good sis, we did have a fallout. Me and my good sis, we had a fallout. Let's talk about it. So, we have history. Far as from college, from back home. And if you are a true friend, this is me. I'm not gonna throw what I did to you in public or behind your back. If you're friend, you're my friend. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna throw in your face what I did for you.
Cause you're a real friend, right?
So we had our fallout because you can be friends with somebody and your friend don't fuck with them. Mm-hmm. This is a situation with the double D's and the TTs.
Right. This is a situation
she's friends with someone and we don't mesh together. And some situation happened. Me and my sister got to stop talking for 3 months.
3 months. September, October, November, December. Ooh,
so girl. 3 months.
We got over for the new year.
We recently had a talk. It took me to a point, but let me get to the point to reach out to her and say, hey, let's speak. Because I had to get to the point. Because at some point, I feel like my friendship was betrayed.
Yeah.
And he took sides with another friend that, girl, you just met on Instagram. But at the end of the day, we're grown up. We have history. We can accept, and I can say, hey, where I was wrong, and he can say, well, he's wrong, True. And he can respect our friendship moving forward. Like, okay, that's my friendship, what it is. But most people nowadays don't know how to. They don't know how to do that. They don't know how to do that.
They throw it away like it's trash. You can't do that because nowadays, well, for a long time, you have to build your own family nowadays. Because, yes, you have family. I have a mom and I have a dad. I love them to death. I have cousins, aunties, uncles, nieces, nephews. But sometimes you have to build your own family because your own family don't even understand what you're going through or how to support you without trying to down talk you or downplay you, right? But you can vent to your family. They'll be listening. But then all your business out to people you don't even know about. They calling your uncles, your aunties, and everybody calling your phone. What's going on, Daryl? What, blah, blah. So guess what? Some days you have to build your own family and just trust the people that you call your friends. And hey, because everything, I get a lot of phone calls, I get a lot of text messages, I get a lot of receipts from all my friends. But guess what? You will never say Daryl D will make say anything about nobody because I'm going to listen. Because none of my friends can come to you without a situation. Have anybody came to you and said, I downplayed you?
No, Dariusss. It's a lot of people like, have we spoken? Have we talked?
That's and that. No. But never have nobody came and vice versa.
No. Leave it at that. Let's go ahead and say the subject. No. I'm just like me. Y'all, I love me a Tyler Perry. I love me my deal. So I'm finna go ahead and quote some what she said. She said, Tyler Perry, and Tyler Perry be speaking some real shit, y'all. So most things I have, so as far as me growing up throughout the years, me watching Tyler, she really do say some life lesson shit that you learn throughout life. She say people come into your life for a season and most things. Most people come into your life as a leaf and a branch. So I done had a lot of leaves.
To fall off.
A lot of fall seeds have came up and that motherfucking branch has been empty. I got a lot of branches and a bird can come on it and the motherfucker can break. But when you have a friend to come to you and that friend is a root, no matter what y'all go through, y'all can have y'all time apart. It's just like a relationship. You have your time apart, like, hey, it is. And y'all come back, and y'all can be grown and understand and respect each other. When you have a friendship, as far as the root, that's a friendship, relationship, family members, period. When you find that root in your life, you know to keep that person around because
that's what I move. No matter the weather.
Because the root gonna build something else.
Surely is.
So I take that through life. That's one of the things that I do.
That's a word.
So, growing up in church, them. So Tyler Perry do a little spiritual thing. So yeah, growing up inside of that, it helps a lot. So yeah.
Okay, so that was pretty cool. So thank you for joining my YouTube. Dariusss, of course, we're Double D's without the what? TTs. So make sure you guys go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's called The Dirty with the T.
I hope I get invited back for a nice raw conversation.
Oh, you will. It will be a part 2 to this. So stay tuned, guys.